and everyone watching at home. Today is a great day for a story, and I think it's a great day to be a Siamese cat, unless you think you wish you were a Chihuahua, and then it's not such a great day. We're gonna see how Skippyjon Jones does today as a Siamese cat wanting to be a dog. The kids and I were just trying to decide what my favorite story is, and I just have so many. They asked if Tacky was my favorite, or if Skippyjon Jones was my favorite, or if the Wonky Donkey was my favorite. I just can't pick. So, yeah, I just have so many favorites. So today we're going to read this one, which is one of my top favorites. So it's called Skippyjon Jones in the Doghouse. This cat, he is funny. Funny cat. Oh, hang on. I can't see the words. Let's see if we can do this maybe a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we'll go right here, kindergarten. I might have to move us around today. Okay. Between the hours of 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., Skippyjon Jones created his finest piece of artwork ever. See, now it's in the way over here. Let's try. It went up and down and all around the newly painted hall, and this rubbed his mama's fur the wrong way. "Drop that crayon right now, Mr. Doodlepaws," commanded Mama Junebug Jones. "You're not the boss of me," said Skippyjon Jones. "In your dreams, Mr. Bean," said Mama. "I cannot believe that in 2 quiet hours you covered the walls with those cockeyed—" What did he draw? Chihuahuas, she scolded. He's drawing all the chihuahuas, isn't he? Yeah. Look at all of them he drew. "You're not a chihuahua. You're a naughty Siamese cat, and you need a timeout to think about that." The kitty boy did not budge. "Ooh, do you think your mom and dad would be mad if you colored all over the walls of your house?" Yeah. I think I would be mad as a mom, and I'd probably be yelling at my kids too, just like she's yelling at him. He thinks he's a Chihuahua. He wants to draw Chihuahuas all over, doesn't he? Oh, look at all those Chihuahuas. I was looking at those instead of reading the words. He's a pretty good Chihuahua drawer, I think. Look at all of them. But Junebug could be very persuasive. "If you think more like a cat," she said, "Mama will catch you a mouse, big and fat. It'll drip in butter and roll it in cheese, and all you have to do is think Siamese. And stay out of your closet, or you're going to be in the doghouse," she added, putting him in his room. In fact, Skippyjon Jones was thinking before Mama Junebug Jones even left. Do you think he's thinking about being a Siamese cat? No, what do you think he's thinking about? A Chihuahua. He was thinking of bouncing. "Doghouse," repeated Skippyjon Jones, beginning to bounce. First he bounced high, then he bounced low, pointing his rear to the chair down below. Everyone knows from my big ears to my toes, I'm not a Siamese cat. I am Skippyjon Jones, a Chihuahua to my bones, and that's what I think about that." But he missed the chair and went carrying into a pile of stuffed animals. "Holy jalapeno!" exclaimed Skippyjon Jones, pulling a bird from his ear. "The little bird says there is a Babalito in the doghouse." Quicker than you can say Skippyjon Jones, Skippyjon Jones, Skippyjon Jones, the kitty boy climbed into his mask and cape. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he began to sing. "Oh, my name is Scapito Fresquito, and I heard from a little birdito that the doggies have fled from the gobbling head who goes by the name of Babalito." Down the hall, Mama and the girls squeezed together on the couch for a little TV. "Can Skippyjon watch Quizzy Kitties with us?" asked Jillyboo. "Not right now, Pigeon Puff," answered Mama. "Skipperdoodle still has some serious Siamese thinking to do." But Skippyjon Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was thinking Chihuahua. Quiet as a cotton ball, Skippito rolled into his closet. He blew past a boulder, chugged up a hill, and arrived alongside a shack perched 2 bones shy of the end of the world. What the heckito am I? Wondered Skippito aloud. The place bloomed with sniffling noses. Who wants to know? Growled a voice from inside. It's it is I, El Skipito Frasquito, the great sword fighter, the great bumbleito eater, the great fly defeater, the great spider biter, the greatest poquito burrito of all, said Skipito. Suddenly, a rope cut out the air with a snapito and wrapped around his paw. Whoa, said Skipito as he flew back under the curtain and into the shack. The house was chock-full of chihuahuas. There were They were cavorting in the cupboards and splashing in the sink. They were chilling in the ice cube trays and melting into drinks. And sitting right in the middle of the mayhem was an old amigos, Los Chimichangas. Hola, Scopito. Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, grinned. We have been waiting for you, dude. Si, Scopito, said Porquito Tito. Yesterday morning when we left the house to buy some beans, and at night when we returned, the babito was in Las Casa Perrito. Not in the little doghouse, exclaimed Scapito. Uh-huh, said Poquito Tito. He's a fanatic and so dramatic, and he bobbles and he nods in our attic. He must be a pain in the sciatic, said Scapito. Yeah, he's a yes man, added Don Diego, and then all of the doggies nodded. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. A jumbolito pain, agreed Polka Dot Tito, and you are just what the doctor ordered. This made the Puquitos feel so good that they had all begun to sing and dance. First you turn the music way up loud, then you nod your head up and down, and away or your loco tail and wag your loco tail back and forth to the chimichanga rumba and the cha-cha-cha. Stop it, you're killing me, dudes, said Scapito. Enough of the monkey business, said Poquito Tito as he pulled Scapito outside and over to the giant tortilla. Lie down and close your eyes, ordered Poquito Tito. ¿Por qué? Asked Scapito nervously. Because, dude, said Poquito Tito, at 5 o'clock, Abuelo Crispito will spill the frijitos. Not the beans again, said Scapito. At 5 bells, the chihuahuas, as old Mazuma popped out of the holy boulder, and Putui brought forth 3 beans. It's a 3-beaner, declared the burritos. Then they rolled Scapito into a 3-bean burrito, and now we are sure to have good luck. What are they going to do with him? They're rolling him in a tortilla like a burrito? What? Then the burrito was packed into the skateboard with the rest of the porquitos, and together they rolled over the cliff to the valley of the dogs, singing as they went. Yes, Cerrito, it's the return of our boy El Scapito. A bird in his ear said we needed him here. It's kaboom to the big Babelito. Las Chimichangas and the burrito blew into the town of Pato Gonzo faster than the flea on the flying furball. To the right of the square stood a Las Casa Frito. Marie Scapito, howled Don Diego. The nodding Babelito is up in the Atica. But Scapito was too scared to look. The Prioles did not give a hootito about Scapito's jitters. They just wanted the Babelito out, and he was the dog for the job. With one big flourish, the Burritos unrolled the tortilla and tossed the kitty boy up and the beans up, up, up into the air until he landed on the roof of the doghouse. Go get him, Scapito! Cried the Puchitos. Oh, Mamalita! Cried Scapito, catching a glimpse of the hulking shadow of the Babelito. Oingy, boingy, bouncy, pouncy. Scapito flashed his naughty monkey ears and lunged straight for the head of the Babito. Yee-haw, Tito! Hollered Scapito as he took the ride of his life, and in no time flat the kitty boy brought that Babelito right down to size. Faster than you could say chili-chewing chihuahuas, he grabbed the itty-bitty Babelito and stuffed him into his pants. Lickety, splickety, rickety, tickety. Scapito rolled down the rail all the way down to the front door. What did he capture, Kindergarten? We can't really tell, can we? Could you tell what it was that he grabbed? I can't either. We really can't tell what it is, can we? I don't know. And he bounced into the good night air, landing right in the middle of the fluffy white tortilla. Las Chimichangas rolled Skippyjo up snug as a bug and began to chant, Muchas gracias, Skippy Dippy Dango. Bye, Babito Boogie Woogie Tango. Muchos pocos litis titi mango. Gonzo, bonzo, Jimmy Chango. And then they said to it, one more time. And they carried the burrito all the way back to his room. With quiz kitties over, Mama Junebug Jones directed her ears toward Skippyjon's very quiet room. Mused Mama. I wonder what he's up to. She told the girls to go and take a peek. He's all wrapped up in his old white blankie, said Jezebel, and he's talking to me in itty bitty kitty bobblehead, said Jujubee. Maybe he's thinking Siamese, added Jillyboo. Really? asked Mama. Oh, he's such a little crumb cake. But Skippyjon Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was still thinking Chihuahua. Do you like mice and beans? Skippyjon Jones asked the bobblehead. Then he touched the itty bitty kitty nose with the tip of his blanket. The bobblehead nodded. Me too, said Skippyjon Jones. So what was it that he rescued? A bobblehead. A bobblehead. Yeah, have you ever seen Mr. Janacek's bobbleheads that he has in his office?
Yeah.
He has a whole bunch of them, and when you touch their head, they bobble up and down. They just go bling, 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 bling. And so he rests. That's what the Chihuahuas needed him to rescue.
Yeah, that I saw those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did it freeze up? Well, kindergarten. It's a good thing you guys can't read because I'm pretty sure I slaughtered a few of those words in there. But guess what? I don't care. I love reading his stories. They're so cute. So I hope we can have as good of a day as our friend Skippyjon Jones, the Siamese cat, had being a Chihuahua. Have a great Tuesday.